Day 14 of 365 days of meditation. Um, Today's meditation was about an hour, probably about right on 1 hour. And my biggest takeaway from the meditation today was I need a little bit more sleep. That's it. Nothing overly profound. Um, when I meditate, at least right now, I tend to sit in a chair, feet on the ground. My chair goes up to about the upper back or mid back, and so no headrest. So I have to be able to support my head. So if I'm falling asleep, my head's going to fall forward or fall back, and I'm going to wake up right away. And I actually like to meditate without a headrest for that exact reason. I don't want to be too comfortable. I have tried meditating lying down before. I've fallen asleep. I have tried meditating in bed before. I've definitely fallen asleep as well. So I tend to meditate right now in a chair. I used to meditate sitting on a cushion or on the floor, cross-legged, but right now the injury that I'm currently nursing makes that position really uncomfortable. So I do it feet on the floor, sitting in a chair. I have heard from other people that when they meditate, they need less sleep. Personally, I've never experienced that. Whenever I've meditated intensively daily, like I am right now, I find that I need a bit more sleep. And if you watch my last video, I mentioned that when your brain is rewiring, it takes a tremendous amount of energy. So my guess is that's probably why I need a bit more sleep. I do, however, notice that while I need more sleep, I do sleep much better, much more soundly. I tend to wake up less. I tend to fall asleep more easily. So what I experience is essentially I'm getting a deeper sleep, a better quality of sleep, more time actually spent sleeping compared to the number of hours spent in bed. So maybe that's what people mean when they say they need less sleep when they meditate. They just are sleeping better, and so they don't spend as much time in bed. I don't know. At least that's my experience. So other than that, in the meditation itself today, I tried something interesting when I was doing the mantra work or suggesting, a new belief to the subconscious, a new idea to the subconscious. And then I carried that over into, what would it be like? What would my life be like if I truly believed this thing that I'm suggesting to the subconscious? And the last thing I was suggesting today that I tried that experiment with was, what would it be like if I believed my capabilities were infinite, or that I was infinite? And so I imagined what my life would look like, the things I would have. Interestingly enough, when I posed that question, and then I sort of visualized that future, or just sat back and kind of observed it was more about experiences than things. So it was really envisioning experiences I would have in my life if I believed that my abilities were infinite. And I was also envisioning a lot of sort of states of being that I would experience in my life. So I never tried that before. It was an interesting thought experiment in meditation. If you like meditating, you do mantra work, try it out, see what you think. Anyway, that's it for today. In closing, if you are struggling with your mental health at all in any way, excessively anxious, depressed, suicidal ideation, if you are just sort of feeling out of control mentally, emotionally, if you feel like you're unable to self-regulate and it is causing you significant distress, talk to somebody. Doesn't matter who it is, anybody you trust. Could be a school counselor, could be the HR person at your work, could be friends, family, extended family. There are some online support groups for mental health as well, so you could go on there if you just feel like you need to chat about your situation. And of course, there's always clinical counselors or therapists that you could see as well, should you feel like they would be able to provide some some assistance. And from my own personal experience, anytime I've considered talking about mental health, I've always imagined the worst case scenario. And I know I said this before, after I have that conversation, I'm always glad I did. So if you do feel like you need to reach out and talk to somebody, I would encourage you to do so. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day and take care of yourself.